The crown hit the floor. Gold. Heavy. Final. I, Kyung-ho, Alpha King of the Soul Pack, reject you as my mate. His voice didn't shake. Mine did. Blood dripped from my palm. The ceremonial blade still pressed against my skin. The bond mark on my neck burned, then went cold. Dead. But the moon chose us, I whispered. He looked at me like I was nothing. The moon was wrong. 3 hours ago, I believed in destiny. I stood in the grand hall of the royal palace in Gangnam, wearing white silk that cost more than my childhood home, surrounded by the entire pack, cameras flashing, the ceremony to bind me to Kyung-ho, Alpha King, war hero, the wolf every Omega dreamed of. My parents cried in the front row, happy tears. They'd raised me in a small apartment in Itaewon, scraping together every one so I could attend the Royal Academy. So I could be worthy of this moment, and I was worthy. The moon had chosen me during the Blood Moon Festival. My mark appeared, silver and intricate, matching the one on Kyung-ho's shoulder. A perfect pair, a fated bond, rare, sacred, undeniable. You're going to be a queen, my mother had whispered that night, touching my face like I might disappear. I believed her. Kyung-ho had smiled when he saw the mark, pulled me close in front of everyone. Mine, he'd said, and the word felt like a promise. For 3 months, we prepared. He was busy, always busy, running the pack, managing territories, meeting with other alphas. But he called every night, asked about my day, told me he couldn't wait. You're different from the others, he'd said once, fingers tracing my mark. You don't want me for power. You just want me. I do. Good. Because after the ceremony, you're never leaving my side. I'd fallen asleep that night, imagining forever. This morning, I woke up alone in the ceremonial chambers. Normal, traditional. The Omega always prepares separately. They dressed me, painted my face, wove flowers into my hair. You're shaking, the attendant said, adjusting my collar. I'm nervous. Don't be. The Alpha King chose well. But he didn't choose me. The moon did. And now, standing in this hall with hundreds of eyes watching, blood cooling on my palm, his rejection echoing off marble walls, I realized the difference. The moon chose me. He never did. Leave, Kyung-ho says. Not cruel, just empty, like I'm a task he's finished. The guards will escort you out. My legs don't move. Can't move. Kyung-ho, that's Alpha King to you now. The words sliced deeper than the ceremonial blade ever could. You can't do this. My voice cracks. I hate how small it sounds. The bond is broken. He gestures to his neck. The mark that matched mine is gone. Burned away, only scar tissue remains. I had it severed this morning. This morning, while I was being dressed, while I was smiling, while I was imagining our future. He was erasing me. Why? The question comes out broken. What did I do? Nothing. He straightens his ceremonial robes, gold and black, royal colors I'll never wear. You did nothing wrong, Rayon. That's the problem. Round. My name sounds wrong in his mouth now. I don't understand. You're weak. He says it simply, like stating a fact. You're kind and soft and you'd make a terrible queen. The hall is silent. Hundreds of pack members watching, listening, recording. This will be everywhere by tonight. The pack needs strength, Kyung-ho continues. We're at war with the vampire clans. I need a mate who can stand beside me in battle, not someone who cries when I leave for a week. I cried because I missed you. Exactly. He cuts me off. A queen doesn't miss. She rules. She commands. She inspires fear and respect. His eyes, cold, dark, nothing like the warmth I remember, sweep over me. You inspire pity. Something inside me cracks. Not my heart. Deeper. My sense of self. My understanding of reality. Everything I thought was true. If you felt this way, why did you wait until now? My hands curl into fists. The cut on my palm stings. Why not reject me 3 months ago? Why put me through all of this? For the first time, something flickers in his expression. Guilt? Regret? Then it's gone. I thought I could make it work, he says. I thought maybe the bond would change you, make you stronger, but you're still the same scared Omega who flinches when I raise my voice. You've never raised your voice at me. I know, because you'd break. The words land like blows. Around us, whispers start. Low, spreading like poison. Did you hear? Poor thing. I knew he wouldn't go through with it. And Omega from Taiwan could never. My father stands, face red, hands shaking. You gave your word. The moon chose. Sit down. Kyung-ho's voice drops. Alpha command. Absolute. My father sits. He has no choice. That's when I understand. This isn't a rejection. It's a execution. My reputation, my family's honor, my future. All of it dies here. I'm sorry, Kyung-ho says, and maybe he means it. But I can't let sentiment weaken the pack. We're at war. I need a warrior queen, not a gentle one. Then you should have chosen her from the start. Everyone turns. A woman steps forward from the crowd. Tall, beautiful, strong jaw, dressed in black leather, not silk, a sword at her hip. Pack General Yuna. She walks to Kyung-ho's side, stands there like she belongs. And I see it. The way he looks at her, the way she touches his arm, familiar, possessive. No, I breathe. Yuna and I bonded last night, Kyung-ho says. Properly, without the moon's interference. You cheated, the accusation rips out of me. You bonded with her while we were never anything. His face hardens. The moon made a mistake. I'm correcting it. Yuna smiles. It doesn't reach her eyes. Nothing personal, Ron. You're just not built for this life. She's right. I'm not built for this. I'm not built to stand in a hall full of people who pity me. To watch the man I love, choose someone else. To feel the bond scar on my neck pulse with phantom pain. I'm not built for this. But I'm here anyway. I'll go, I whisper. Kyung-ho nods. Relief crosses his face. I turn, walk toward the doors. Each step echoes. The crowd parts. No one meets my eyes. My mother sobs. My father stares at the floor. And I keep walking. Out of the hall. Out of the palace. Out of the only future I ever wanted. The guards don't follow. They don't need to. Where would I go? I step into the night air. Cold. Soul's lights blur through tears I refuse to let fall. Behind me, music starts. They're celebrating. He's celebrating. My rejection is his victory. I make it 3 blocks before I collapse against a wall. Knees giving out. Hands pressed to stone. The bond scar burns. Then goes numb. Then nothing. Just empty space where love used to live. I don't know how long I sit there. Minutes. Hours. Long enough for the cold to seep into my bones. Long enough to stop shaking. Long enough to hear footsteps. Slow. Deliberate. Wrong. I look up. A man stands 5 feet away. Tall. Pale. Beautiful in a way that doesn't belong in this world. Red eyes. Vampire. You smell like heartbreak, he says. Voice smooth. Dangerous. And tears. And something else. He steps closer. I should run. I don't. What do you want? My voice is hollow. He tilts his head. Studies me like I'm a puzzle. I was passing through Seoul, hunting. Then I caught your scent. His eyes dropped to my neck, to the dead bond mark. And I thought, what a waste. I'm not food. No. He crouches in front of me, eye level. You're much more interesting than food. His hand reaches out, slow, giving me time to pull away. I don't. He touches my neck, right over the scar. His fingers are cold. The Alpha King rejected you. Yes. Fool. He says it quietly, almost to himself. Absolute fool. You don't even know me. I don't need to. His thumb brushes the mark. I can feel it. Your bond. It's shattered, but the pieces are still there. Still aching. Still wanting. Stop. Why? Because it hurts? His red eyes meet mine. Good. Pain means you're still alive. I don't want to be alive right now. Then you're in luck. He smiles, fangs flash white. Because I can offer you something better than life. What? He leans closer. His scent hits me. Night air, blood, something ancient and powerful. Revenge. The word hangs between us. I don't want revenge. Liar. His smile widens. You want him to hurt the way you're hurting. You want him to regret, to suffer, to know exactly what he threw away. He's right. God help me, he's right. Who are you? I ask. Sang-woo. He stands, offers his hand. Vampire King of the Soul Coven? My heart stops. Vampire King, the one Kyung-ho's been at war with, the enemy. And you, Sang-woo says, eyes gleaming, are going to be my queen. And you, Sang-woo says, eyes gleaming, are going to be my queen. I stare at his outstretched hand. Pale, perfect, deadly. No, the word comes out automatic. Survival instinct I didn't know I still had. He doesn't lower his hand. No, I just escaped one king. I'm not trading him for another. Escaped? Sang-woo's smile turns sharp. Is that what you call being thrown away? The words hit like a slap. I didn't. My voice breaks. I hate it. Hate how weak I sound. How weak I am. I'm not doing this. Doing what? Whatever game this is. Whatever you want from me. I told you what I want. He crouches again, bringing those red eyes level with mine. You, as my queen, as my mate. My laugh comes out bitter, broken. You don't even know me. I know enough. His fingers brush my cheek. Cold, gentle, wrong. I know you were rejected in front of hundreds, humiliated, cast aside for being too soft, too kind, too weak. His thumb catches a tear I didn't realize had fallen. I know you're sitting in an alley at midnight, alone, with nowhere to go. And I know, his voice drops, intimate, dangerous, that you want him to suffer. I don't. Your heart is racing. Your pupils are dilated. Your scent just shifted from despair to anger. He leans closer. His breath, cold, with a hint of copper, brushes my lips. You can lie to yourself, but your body tells the truth. I should pull away. I don't. Why me? I whisper. There are thousands of Omegas in Seoul. Why choose the broken one? Because you're not broken. His hand moves to my neck, fingers tracing the dead bond mark. You're bleeding. There's a difference. That doesn't answer my question. Doesn't it? He tilts his head. I've been at war with the wolf packs for 2 centuries. I've killed their warriors, burned their territories, made them fear the night. His smile returns. Cold, beautiful, terrifying. But I've never broken their king. Not truly. Not in a way that destroys him from the inside. Understanding hits me like ice water. You want to use me? Yes. At least he's honest. You want me to be your queen, so Kyung-ho, I can barely say his name. So he sees. So he knows. So he understands exactly what he lost. Sang-woo's fingers tighten slightly on my neck. Not painful. Possessive. Imagine it. The Omega he rejected, standing beside his greatest enemy, wearing my crown, bearing my mark, stronger, more powerful, more desirable than he ever allowed you to be. The image forms in my mind. Kyung-ho's face, the shock, the regret, the pain. That's revenge, Sang-woo whispers. That's justice. That's cruel. So is rejection. I close my eyes, try to think, but my mind is chaos, hurt and rage tangled together until I can't separate them. I need time, I say. Time for what? To go home? His voice turns sharp. You don't have a home anymore. The moment he rejected you, your family lost their royal patronage. Your apartment in Itaewon? Owned by the pack. They'll evict your parents by morning. No. You're lying. Am I? He pulls out a phone, shows me a screen. News alert. Posted 15 minutes ago. Alpha King Kyung-ho rejects fated mate. Royal Omega status revoked below it. A photo. Me walking out of the palace. Face streaked with tears. Looking exactly as pathetic as I feel. The comments are already flooding in. Thank God. He would have been a terrible queen. Too weak for the Alpha King. Did you see him crying? Embarrassing. My stomach twists. Keep scrolling, Sang-woo says quietly. I do. Another article. Newer. Royal decree, Omega Rayan's family, assets frozen. Pending investigation. Investigation. That's code for punishment. Kyung-ho isn't just rejecting me. He's erasing my entire existence. Making sure I have nothing, no one, nowhere to go. Why? The word comes out strangled. Why would he do this? I never. Because you're evidence of his failure. Sang-woo takes the phone back. He broke a moon-chosen bond. That's sacred, forbidden. The other packs will question his judgment, his strength, his right to rule. His red eyes bore into mine. So he has to destroy you completely. Prove you were never worthy in the first place? I wasn't. Stop. I wasn't worthy. He said, he lied. Sang-woo's voice cuts through my spiral. Sharp. Absolute. He lied because the truth terrifies him. What truth? That you were exactly what he needed, and he wasn't strong enough to accept it. The words hit something deep, something I've been trying to ignore. You don't know that, don't I? He stands, pulling me up with him. My legs shake but hold. I've lived for 300 years, Round. I've seen 1,000 alphas like Kyung-ho. Strong, proud, terrified of anything that makes them feel vulnerable. His hand cups my face. You made him feel. That's your crime, not weakness, humanity. Tears spill over. I can't stop them. I loved him. I know. I would have been good to him. I know. And my voice breaks completely. He threw me away like I was nothing. Yes. Sang-woo's thumb brushes my cheek again. So let's make him regret it. I look up at him. This vampire king. This creature of night and blood and death. My enemy's enemy. If I say yes, I whisper, what happens? I take you to my palace. I bind you to me. Not like the wolves do. Our bonds are different, stronger, eternal. His eyes glow brighter. I make you my queen, my equal, my mate. And together we destroy everything Kyung-ho holds dear. You mean we destroy him? Yes. And after? When he's broken and we've won? Sang-woo pauses. For the first time, something flickers in his expression. Something almost like uncertainty. After, he says slowly, you'll be free to choose. Stay with me. Leave. Whatever you want. You'd let me go? I'm not Kyung-ho. His voice hardens. I don't cage what I claim. I cherish it. The words wrap around something in my chest. Dangerous. Tempting. Wrong. I don't love you, I say. I don't love you either. He smiles. But we can still ruin him together. My phone buzzes. I pull it out. A message from my mother. They came to the apartment. They're taking everything. Your father's trying to stop them, but... Another message. Please, if you can do anything, if you know anyone. A photo loads. My father on his knees. Guards surrounding him. My mother crying in the background. Because of me. Because I wasn't good enough. Because Kyung-ho decided I was disposable. Rage ignites in my chest. Hot, vicious, real. Okay, I say. Sang-woo's eyes flash. Okay? Make me your queen. I meet his gaze. Let him see the anger, the pain, the absolute doneness with being weak. Make me strong. Make me powerful. Make me everything Kyung-ho said I'd never be. His smile returns. Triumphant. Deadly. As you wish. He pulls me close. One arm around my waist. The other hand tilting my chin up. This will hurt, he warns. Good. And there's no going back. I don't want to go back. He leans in, lips brushing my neck, right over the dead bond mark. Then let's begin. His fangs pierce my skin. Pain explodes through my neck. Not sharp, burning, like liquid fire injecting directly into my veins. I gasp, hands clutching Sang-woo's shoulders. He holds me steady, mouth sealed against my neck, drinking. Not blood. Something else. The bond. The broken pieces. He's consuming them, taking the shattered remains of what Kyung-ho left behind and... The fire spreads, down my spine, through my chest, into every nerve. I should scream. Can't. My voice is gone, stolen, transformed into something else. Power, raw, ancient, terrifying. It floods through me like a second heartbeat, stronger than the first, overwhelming it, replacing it. Sangwoo pulls back. Blood, my blood on his lips. Breathe, he commands. I try. Can't. My lungs don't remember how. Rayon. Breathe. His voice cuts through the chaos. I drag in air. It tastes different, sharper, like I can taste the night itself. What? I gasp. What did you? I marked you. He turns my face toward a shop window. My reflection stares back. But it's not me. Not the me I know. My eyes, once soft brown, now glow faintly red. Not like his. Subtler, but unmistakably vampire. The bond mark on my neck is gone. In its place, a new mark. Silver and black. Intricate patterns that seem to move in the light. Beautiful. Terrifying. His mark. No, I breathe. No. You said I could choose. You did choose. His hand covers the mark. Possessive. You said yes. You said make you strong. This is strength. You turned me into a vampire. Half, he corrects. You're still Omega, still Wolf, but now you're also mine. Hybrid, the first of your kind. Horror crashes through me. What have I done? Change me back. I can't. You're lying. I'm not. He grips my shoulders, forces me to look at him. The transformation is permanent. There's no reversing it. You're bound to me now, for eternity. No. Tears burn my eyes. No, I didn't agree to this. You agreed to become my queen. This is what that means. His voice softens slightly. I warned you. I said there was no going back. I thought you meant... I can't finish. Can't breathe. He tricked me. Used me. Just like Kyung-ho did. I want to go home, I whisper. You don't have a home. Then I want to die. You can't. He pulls me close. His scent surrounds me, and for the first time it doesn't smell foreign. It smells like safety, like belonging. You're immortal now, or close to it. Death isn't an option anymore. I shove him, hard. He doesn't budge, because I'm not strong enough. Even with vampire blood in my veins, even with his mark burning on my neck, I'm still weak. I hate you, I choke out. I know. He touches my face. Gentle. Wrong. But you'll thank me eventually. Never. We'll see. He lifts me. I don't have the strength to fight, and as he carries me into the night, away from the palace, away from my parents, away from everything I knew, I realize the truth. I didn't escape one king. I just traded him for something worse. I just traded him for something worse. The thought circles as Sangwoo carries me through Seoul streets. Not walking. Moving too fast for walking. Buildings blur. Lights streak. Wind cuts against my face. Cold, sharp, real. Put me down, I say. He doesn't. I can walk. You'll fall. I don't care. I do. His grip tightens. Not painful. Absolute. You're mine now. I don't let what's mine break. You already broke me. My voice is hollow. The moment you marked me without permission. I had permission. You said yes. I didn't know what I was saying yes to. That's not my problem. The honesty stings worse than his fangs did. We turn a corner. The city changes. Fewer lights. Older buildings. Streets that smell like history and secrets. Bukchon, the old district, where vampires hide in plain sight. Where are we going? I ask. Home. I told you, I don't have... My home. He stops, sets me down. We're standing in front of a gate, black iron, intricate patterns. Behind it, a hanok, traditional Korean house, but massive. 3 stories, sprawling, beautiful in a way that feels ancient. This is your palace? I stare. It looks like a museum. It's 500 years old. He pushes the gate open. It doesn't creak. built when vampires and wolves still coexisted, before the war, before everything turned to blood. He walks through, expects me to follow. I don't move, can't, because crossing that threshold means accepting this, accepting him, accepting what I've become. Sangwoo pauses, looks back. You can stand there all night, he says, but the sun rises in 4 hours, and you're half vampire now. That means sunlight will hurt you. How much? Enough. His red eyes catch the moonlight. Not fatal, not yet, but painful, burning. You'll heal slowly, suffer longer. He turns fully. Or you can come inside, rest, feed, learn what you are. I know what I am, a mistake. No. He walks back to me, stands close. You're a weapon. The only question is whether you'll wield yourself or let others wield you. The words hit something. Kyung-ho wielded me, I whisper. Yes. And now you're doing the same. Am I? He tilts his head. I'm not hiding what I am. I'm not pretending this is love or fate or destiny. I marked you because you're useful. Because together we can destroy the Alpha King. His hand touches my cheek. But how you use that power, that's your choice. You took away my choice when you turned me. I gave you a choice you didn't have before. His thumb brushes my jaw. Before, you were a rejected Omega. Powerless. Disposable. Now you're something new. Something dangerous. He leans closer. So choose. Stay out here and burn when the sun rises, or come inside and become what he fears most. I look at the gate, the palace beyond, then at my hands. They're shaking, still weak, still afraid. But there's something else now, something dark curling in my chest. Hunger, not for food, for revenge. If I go in, I say quietly, I become your queen. Yes. And we destroy Kyung-ho. Yes. What if I want more than that? His eyes flash with interest. More? What if I want to destroy the entire pack? Everyone who stood there and watched. Everyone who whispered. Everyone who knew and did nothing. My voice steadies, hardens. What if I want them all to burn? Sangwoo's smile is slow, dangerous, proud. Then we'll burn them together. I step through the gate. The moment I cross the threshold, something shifts. The air, the energy, everything, magic, old magic, vampire magic. It presses against my skin like water, like weight. What is that? I breathe. Protection spell. Sangwoo walks beside me now, not carrying, letting me move on my own. No wolf can enter without invitation. No human either. Only vampires. And now, he glances at me. You. The courtyard opens before us. Traditional Korean garden, stones, carefully pruned trees, a pond reflecting moonlight. Beautiful, empty. Where is everyone? I ask. Sleeping. He leads me toward the main house. Our footsteps echo on stone. Vampires are nocturnal, but not all of us. Some still prefer human hours. They're resting in the lower levels. How many vampires live here? 43. He opens the door, slides it shut behind us. My coven, my family, my court. Court, the word sinks in. I'm going to meet them. Tomorrow. He removes his shoes. I copy him automatically. Habit. Tonight, you need to rest. Your body is still adjusting to the change. You'll be weak for a few hours, possibly days. I feel fine. You're in shock. There's a difference. He's right. I feel fine. Numb, disconnected, like I'm watching this happen to someone else. The interior is stunning. Dark wood, traditional architecture mixed with modern touches. Silk cushions, low tables, art on the walls, paintings, calligraphy, weapons displayed like sculptures. Everything speaks of age, power, history. Your room is upstairs, Sangwoo says. My room? You're my queen. You need your own space. He starts up the stairs. I follow. Unless you prefer to share mine? I don't. I didn't think so. No offense in his voice, just fact. The stairs lead to a hallway, doors on both sides. He stops at the end, opens one. The room inside is massive. Western-style bed, floor-to-ceiling windows with heavy curtains drawn tight, bookshelves, a desk, an attached bathroom visible through an open door. "This is mine?" I ask. "Yes." He gestures around. Bathroom is stocked, clothes in the closet, food, if you want it, can be brought up, though you'll find your appetite has changed. I step inside. The floor is warm under my feet, heated. "What do you mean my appetite changed? You're half vampire now." He leans against the doorframe. "You can still eat human food, but it won't satisfy. Not really. What you'll crave is blood." My stomach turns. "I'm not drinking blood." "You will." No judgment, just certainty. "In a few hours, the hunger will start. By tomorrow, it'll be unbearable. You can fight it if you want, suffer, or you can accept what you are and feed. I don't want to hurt anyone." "You won't. I'll teach you control." He pushes off the doorframe. "Rest now. I'll be in my room if you need me." 3 doors down. He turns to leave. "Sang-woo." He pauses, looks back. "Why did you really choose me?" I ask. The truth, not the revenge story. The real reason. For a moment, he's silent. Then, "Because when I saw you in that alley, rejected and broken and still refusing to give up." His red eyes meet mine. I saw myself 300 years ago, when I was human. When I lost everything and had to choose between dying or becoming a monster. "What did you choose?" "I think you know." He leaves. The door closes softly behind him. I stand alone in this beautiful room, this cage. My neck throbs where he marked me. I walk to the mirror above the dresser. Look at myself. Red-tinted eyes, pale skin. The mark on my neck. Silver and black, intricate and permanent. Not me. Not the Omega who woke up this morning believing in happy endings. Someone else. Something else. I touch the mark. It burns under my fingers. But not with pain. With power. My phone buzzes. I pull it out. Another message from my mother. "They took your father. Arrested him. They're saying he embezzled royal funds." "It's a lie. Please, we need help." Below it, a photo. My father in handcuffs. Being pushed into a police car. Kung-ho's doing. Making sure my family pays for my failure. The rage returns. Hotter now. Stronger. My reflection's eyes glow brighter. Red. Vampire red. "Good," I whisper to myself, to the monster in the mirror. "Let them see what they created." I don't know how long I stand there. Long enough for the sun to start rising. I feel it before I see it. A prickling on my skin. Uncomfortable. Wrong. I glance at the windows. The curtains are thick, heavy, blocking out the light, but I can sense it anyway. Dawn, my first as something other than human. A knock on the door. "Come in," I say. Sang-woo enters. He's changed clothes. Black silk shirt. Casual. He looks more human now. Less king. More... I stop that thought. "You didn't sleep," he observes. "Couldn't." "The hunger?" I want to say no, but my stomach cramps. Sharp. Painful. "Yes." He nods. Pulls something from his pocket. A blood bag. Medical. Like from a hospital. "Here." I stare at it. "I'm not..." "It's donated, human, clean. No one was hurt for this." He offers it again. "You need to feed. Your body's eating itself, trying to complete the transformation." "I'll be fine." "You'll collapse in an hour, maybe less." His voice is firm, not cruel, doctor-like. "I've turned 3 people in my 300 years. I know what happens if you don't feed. It's not pretty." The bag hangs between us. Red, viscous, wrong. But the smell, God, the smell. It hits me like a wave. Copper and salt and something else. Something that makes my mouth water. Makes every cell in my body scream, "Yes." "I don't want to," I whisper. "I know." He sets the bag on the dresser. Steps back. "But want and need are different things. And right now, you need this more than you need pride." He leaves again. I stare at the bag. Minutes pass. The cramps get worse, spreading from my stomach to my chest, my throat, my head. Pain. Real pain. My hands shake as I reach for the bag. It's warm. Body temperature. I open it. The smell intensifies. My fangs, when did I grow fangs? Extend. Sharp. Eager. I bring the bag to my lips. Drink. The taste explodes across my tongue. Not horrible. Not disgusting. Perfect. Like finally breathing after drowning. The pain vanishes, replaced by warmth, strength, clarity. I drain the bag in seconds, then stare at it in horror. Empty. I drank it all. Wanted more. My reflection stares back from the mirror. Blood on my lips. Fangs still extended. Eyes glowing bright red. Monster. That's what I am now. A monster. Just like Kyung-ho said I'd become if I ever left him. Turns out he was right. My phone buzzes again. A news alert. Breaking. Omega Rayon declared dangerous. Royal warrant issued for arrest. Below it, Kyung-ho's statement. The rejected Omega has allied with vampire forces. He is considered armed and dangerous. Any information leading to his capture will be rewarded. I read it 3 times. He's hunting me now. Good. Let him come. Let him see what I've become. Let him try to destroy me. I walk to the window, pull back the curtain just slightly. Sunlight streams in. It burns. Immediate. Searing. I drop the curtain, hissing. My hand is red, blistered, but already healing. Skin knitting back together. Vampire healing. I'm trapped here during daylight. A prisoner of the sun. I laugh. It comes out broken. Yesterday I was supposed to be queen of the wolf pack. Today I'm a vampire's bride. Tomorrow Kyung-ho will learn what happens when you throw away something precious. A knock. Sang-woo's voice through the door. The court wants to meet you. I look at myself one more time. Blood on my lips, monster in my eyes. Let them, I say. The door opens. Sang-woo steps inside. His eyes sweep over me, taking in the blood on my lips, the empty bag on the dresser, the healing burn on my hand. Good, he says. You fed. I had no choice. You always have a choice. You made the right one. He walks to the closet, opens it. Inside, clothes. Dozens of outfits. All black. All expensive looking. The court is gathering in the main hall. You'll need to change. I look down at myself, still wearing the white silk from the ceremony. Stained now. Ruined, like me. I don't want to meet them. I know, he pulls out a dress. Simple. Elegant. Black with silver embroidery. But they need to see you. Need to know you're real. That I've finally taken a mate. Why does it matter? Because vampires respect power, and a king without a queen is vulnerable. He hands me the dress. Change. I'll wait outside. I can meet them like this. You can. His red eyes meet mine. But do you want to look like a victim or a queen? The words cut through my defiance. He's right. I hate that he's right. 5 minutes, I say. He nods. Leaves. I stand alone with the dress in my hands. It's beautiful. Soft. The kind of thing I'd never afford on my own. The kind of thing Kyung-ho never bought me. I strip off the ruined silk. Let it pool on the floor. A discarded skin. The new dress slides on easily. Fits perfectly. Like it was made for me. Maybe it was. I look in the mirror. The girl staring back is unrecognizable. Pale. Powerful. Dangerous. The bond mark, Sang-woo's mark, gleams silver against my neck. I touch it. It doesn't hurt anymore. Just pulses. Steady. Like a second heartbeat. His heartbeat, connected to mine now. Forever. A knock. Ready? Sang-woo's voice. No. Good, neither was I my first time. The door opens. He looks at me. Something flickers in his expression. Approval? Satisfaction? You look like a queen. I look like a prisoner in fancy clothes. Same thing historically. He offers his arm. Shall we? I don't take it. Walk past him instead. He follows, amused. The main hall is on the first floor. We descend the stairs, each step echoing. I hear them before I see them. Voices, low, murmuring, curious. The hall opens before us, massive. Traditional Korean architecture with soaring ceilings, pillars carved with intricate patterns. The floor is polished wood, reflecting candlelight. Candles, hundreds of them. No electric lights, and vampires. 43, Sangwoo said. They're all here, standing, sitting, watching. Every single one of them stops talking when I enter. The silence is suffocating. I freeze in the doorway. Sangwoo's hand touches the small of my back. Gentle, guiding. Walk, he whispers. Head up. You're their queen now. Act like it. I force my legs to move. One step, then another. The vampires part, creating a path. I feel their eyes on me, assessing, judging. Some look curious, some hostile, some hungry, not for blood, for weakness. We reach the far end of the hall. Two thrones sit on a raised platform. Thrones. Actual thrones. Black wood, high backs, intricate carvings. Sangwoo sits in the larger one, gestures to the smaller one beside him. I sit. The moment I do, something shifts. The vampires all drop to one knee, in unison, heads bowed. Rise, Sangwoo says. They stand. He looks at them, at his court, his family. This is Rayon, he says, voice carrying through the hall. My mate, your queen. Murmurs ripple through the crowd. Not welcoming, skeptical. A vampire steps forward, female, tall, beautiful in a sharp, dangerous way. Short hair, leather jacket, eyes like ice. With respect, my king, she says, voice cool. He's wolf. Half wolf, Sangwoo corrects. Still wolf, still enemy. She looks at me, up and down, dismissive. And Omega, weak, rejected. Why would you mark someone the wolves themselves threw away? The words sting. But I don't flinch. Won't give her the satisfaction. Careful, Nari, Sangwoo says quietly. I'm stating facts. Nari crosses her arms. The court deserves to know why you've bonded with a wolf. Especially this wolf. He's a liability. The Alpha King will use him against us. The Alpha King already has. Sangwoo leans back. Casual, but his eyes are hard. Which is exactly why Rayon is perfect. Perfect for what? Ending the war. Silence. Then, laughter. Not from Nari, from another vampire. Male. Young-looking, but with ancient eyes. You think one rejected Omega will end a 200-year war? He grins. Fangs flash. That's optimistic even for you, my king. I don't think. I know. Sangwoo gestures to me. Raon isn't just rejected. He's transformed. Hybrid. The first of his kind. Half wolf, half vampire. Bound to me. His smile is cold. And the Alpha King wants him back. The laughter dies. Wants him back? Nari frowns. Why would he? Because I'm evidence, I say. Everyone turns to look at me. I stand, legs shaking but holding. I'm evidence that Kyung-ho broke a moon-chosen bond, that he's fallible, that he can be questioned. My voice strengthens. And now I'm bonded to his greatest enemy. Living proof that he failed, that he's weak. Understanding dawns on Nari's face. You're bait, she says. No. Sangwoo stands beside me. He's a weapon. One Kyung-ho created himself when he threw away something precious. His hand finds mine. Cold. Possessive. And we're going to use that weapon to destroy him. Nari stares at us. Then slowly, she smiles. I underestimated you, Omega. Everyone does. I meet her eyes. That's why I'm still alive. She laughs, sharp, genuine. I like him, she says to Sangwoo. He's got teeth. He's got more than teeth. Sangwoo squeezes my hand. He's got rage, and rage properly directed is the most powerful weapon there is. Another vampire steps forward. Older, male, gray hair despite being immortal. Scars on his face, old wounds that never fully healed. I have a question, he says. Speak, Taekwon, Sangwoo says. Taekwon looks at me. Can you fight? I blink. What? Fight. Defend yourself. Kill if necessary. He tilts his head. You're queen now. That means leading beside our king. Leading means protecting the court. Protecting means strength. He steps closer. So I ask again, can you fight? I think of my life before. Soft, sheltered, protected. No, I admit. I can't, murmurs spread through the court. Then you're useless, Taekwon says flatly. Enough. Sangwoo's voice drops. Dangerous. No, he needs to hear this. Taekwon doesn't back down. The Alpha King will come for him. Will send warriors, assassins, and when they do, what will he do? Hide behind you? Cry? He looks at me with something like pity. That's not a queen, that's a liability. I'm learning, I say, voice tight. Learning takes time. We don't have time. Taekwon crosses his arms. The moment word spreads that you're here, the wolves will attack. They'll want you back, dead or alive. Let them come. You say that now, but when you're facing a wolf warrior with centuries of combat experience, he shakes his head. You'll die, and our king will be distracted trying to save you. That distraction could cost us everything. He's right. I know he's right. But admitting it feels like giving up. Then teach me, I say. Taekwon raises an eyebrow. Teach you? Yes. You said I'm useless because I can't fight. Fine. Teach me to fight. I step down from the platform, walk toward him. You're right. I'm weak. I'm untrained. I'm a liability. But I'm also fast healing now. Hard to kill and very, very motivated. I stop in front of him, look up. So teach me. Make me dangerous. Make me worth defending. He studies me, long and hard. Then he grins. You've got spirit, I'll give you that. He looks at Sangwoo. Your permission, my king? To train him? Sangwoo nods. Granted, but don't break him. I need him functional. I'll try. Taekwon looks back at me. Training starts tomorrow night. Be ready. I will be. He nods, steps back into the crowd. Nari speaks up again. What about the wolves? They'll come for him, probably soon. Let them. Sangwoo returns to his throne, pulls me back to mine. This palace is protected, warded. They can't enter without invitation. And even if they breach the wards, his red eyes sweep the court. They'll face all of us. And if they don't attack the palace, another vampire asks, if they wait, ambush him when he leaves? Then I don't leave, I say. Everyone looks at me. If I'm safest here, I stay here. I train here. I become strong here. I glance at Sangwoo. Until I'm ready to face them. And when you're ready? Nari asks. I smile. It feels wrong on my face. Too sharp. Too cold. Too vampire. Then we go to them. The court erupts. Not in protest. In approval. Nari laughs. Taekwon nods. Others grin, fangs gleaming. They like this, like me, or at least like what I'm becoming. Sangwoo leans close, whispers in my ear. Careful, Rayon. You're starting to sound like a queen. Good, I whisper back. Maybe that's what I was supposed to be all along. His hand finds mine again. This time I don't pull away. The court begins to disperse, conversations starting, plans forming, but one vampire remains, standing at the edge of the hall, watching, young, male, familiar somehow. Our eyes meet. He smiles, then mouths two words. Hello, brother. My blood turns to ice. Brother. I don't have a brother. I'm an only child. But the vampire's face, I know that face. Older, paler, changed. But I know it. Sangwoo, I breathe. Who is that? He follows my gaze, frowns. That's Juwon, one of my turned vampires. Why? Juwon, the name hits me like a fist, because I know that name. My childhood friend, the one who disappeared 10 years ago, the one everyone said ran away, the one I mourned. Because, I whisper, he's supposed to be dead. Sangwoo's grip on my hand tightens. You know him. Yes. I can't look away from Juwon, from his smile, from the way he stands there like a ghost made flesh. We grew up together in Itaewon. He disappeared when we were 15. They searched for months, found nothing. Because I found him first, Sangwoo says quietly. The words sink in slowly. You turned him? Yes. 10 years ago. Yes. My chest tightens. Did you know? When you marked me tonight, Did you know he was here? Sangwoo hesitates. Just for a second. That's answer enough. You knew. I pull my hand free. You knew my childhood friend was in your court, and you didn't tell me. I didn't think it mattered. Didn't think. I stand. The throne scrapes against wood. How could that not matter? The remaining vampires turn to watch. Interested, entertained. Ju-on hasn't moved. Just keeps smiling that wrong, knowing smile. Round, Sangwoo starts. No. I step off the platform, walk toward Ju-on, each step echoing. You don't get to round me. Not about this. I stop 3 feet from Ju-on. Up close, he looks the same. Same sharp features, same dark eyes, now red-tinged. Same scar on his chin from when we were kids, and he fell off a fence. But everything else is different. Colder, harder, dead. Hey, Rayan, he says, voice light, casual, like we just saw each other yesterday. Long time. You're alive. Technically, no. He gestures at himself. But I'm here. Does that count? Your parents. My voice cracks. Your parents mourned you. Your mother still visits your grave every week. She brings flowers. She talks to you like you're listening. Something flickers across his face. Too fast to read. I know. You know. The rage is sudden, hot. You know, and you let her suffer? Let them all think you were dead? I am dead. His smile fades. The boy they knew is gone. What's left is this. He spreads his arms. Would you have me go back? Show them what I've become? Yes. Liar. He steps closer. You haven't told your parents either, have you? Haven't called. Haven't explained. You're just letting them wonder. Letting them suffer. The words hit like a slap, because he's right. My phone is still in my pocket, full of unread messages, unanswered calls. I haven't contacted them since I crossed Sangwoo's threshold. Haven't told them I'm alive. Haven't told them what I've become. That's different, I say weakly. Is it? Ju-on tilts his head. Or are you just scared? Scared they'll see what you are now and reject you. Again. Stop. Why? Because it hurts? He laughs, bitter. Good. Pain means you're still part human. I wondered if Sangwoo's mark would take that away. Guess not. Ju-on. Sangwoo's voice cuts through the tension. Enough. Enough? Ju-on looks past me at the Vampire King. You brought him here, turned him, marked him, and you didn't think I'd have questions? What questions? Sangwoo descends from the platform, moves to stand beside me. You want to know why I chose him over letting you reunite with your childhood friend? Simple. Because he's useful. Because he can end this war. By being bait. By being catalyst. Sangwoo's eyes narrow. You have a problem with my choice? Ju-on stares at him, long and hard, then looks at me. No, he says finally. I don't have a problem with the choice. I have a problem with him not knowing the truth. My stomach drops. What truth? Ju-on's smile returns. Sharp. Cruel. About why Kyung-ho really rejected you. The hall goes silent. Even the other vampires, dispersing moments ago, stop, turn, listen. What are you talking about? I ask. You think the Alpha King rejected you because you were too weak? Too soft? Too kind? Ju-on laughs. That's what he told you. That's what everyone believes. But it's not the truth. Then what is? He rejected you because someone told him to. The words don't make sense. What? 3 months ago, right after your bond mark appeared, someone went to Kyung-ho, warned him. Ju-on's eyes gleam. Told him that binding himself to you would destroy everything, would make him vulnerable, would cost him the war. Who? My voice is barely a whisper. Who told him that? I did. The confession hangs in the air. I stare at him, at my childhood friend, my brother in all but blood. You're lying. I'm not. No guilt in his voice, no remorse. I went to the palace, disguised as a wolf, got into his council chambers, and I told him, if you complete this bond, the vampires will use it against you. Will use your mate as leverage, as bait, as a weapon. Why? The question tears out of me. Why would you do that? Because Sang-woo told me to. I turn. Look at Sang-woo. He doesn't deny it, just stands there. Red eyes calm, unreadable. You? I can't finish. Can't breathe. You planned this? All of it? Yes. The simple admission breaks something inside me. You made Kyung-ho reject me. You? You destroyed my life. I freed you. Sang-woo's voice is steady. Kyung-ho was always going to reject you eventually. He's too proud, too afraid of weakness. I just accelerated the timeline. By lying to him, by manipulating, by giving you exactly what you needed. He steps closer. You wanted revenge. I gave you the tool to achieve it. Your rejection wasn't random. It was planned, orchestrated, designed to bring you here, to me. I didn't want this, didn't you? His hand touches my face. I flinch but don't pull away. You were suffocating in that life, playing perfect Omega, smiling when you wanted to scream, accepting scraps of affection from an alpha who would never truly value you. His thumb brushes my cheekbone. I set you free. The pain you feel, that's just the price of liberation. Liberation? I laugh. It comes out broken. You call this liberation? I'm trapped here, bound to you, marked, changed. My family is being destroyed. My friend, I look at Juwon, is dead because of you. I'm not dead, Juwon says quietly. I'm better. You're a monster. So are you now. He shrugs. Welcome to the family. I want to scream, want to rage, want to tear this palace apart, but I can't, because they're right. Some sick, twisted part of me is relieved. Relieved that Kyung-ho's rejection wasn't my fault. Relieved that I was never the problem. Relieved to have someone to blame. I hate you, I whisper to Sang-woo. I know. He doesn't look bothered. But you need me, and I need you. That's enough. It's not. It will be. I turn to leave. Where are you going? Sang-woo asks. My room. Away from you. Away from all of this. You can't run from what you are. I stop. Look back. Watch me. I walk out of the hall, up the stairs, into my room, slam the door, then collapse against it, sliding down until I'm sitting on the floor. Everything was a lie. Kyung-ho, the rejection, the bond. All of it orchestrated by the vampire king who now owns me. My phone buzzes. I pull it out. Another message from my mother. Please, if you're alive, if you can read this, just tell us you're okay. I stare at the words. Should I respond? Tell them I'm alive but changed? Monster but breathing? My fingers hover over the keyboard. Then, another message. Different number. Unknown. I know where you are. I know what you've become. And I'm coming for you. KK. Kyung-ho. He found me. I don't move. Just stare at the message. He knows. Of course he knows. I'm bonded to his enemy, living in the Vampire King's palace. There are probably spies, informants, ways I don't understand. Another message. Tomorrow night. Bukchon District, the old bridge. Come alone, we need to talk. Talk, like we're civilized. Like he didn't humiliate me, like he didn't destroy my family, like he didn't break me. I should delete it, ignore it, tell Sang-woo. But I don't, because part of me, the stupid, broken, still in love part, wants to see him, wants to hear him explain, wants to know if any of it was real. A knock on my door. Go away, I say. It's me, Juwon's voice. Especially you. I'm coming in anyway. The door opens. He slips inside, closes it behind him. I said go away. You did. He sits on the floor beside me, not touching, just present. But I never listened to you before. Why start now? Despite everything, I almost smile. Almost. You destroyed my life, I say. I saved it. He looks at me. That bond with Kyung-ho would have killed you. Maybe not physically, but slowly, day by day. You would have disappeared trying to be what he needed. I saw it happening already. You saw nothing. You were gone. I visited. His voice softens. Every few months, disguised, watching from shadows, making sure you were okay. He pauses. You weren't. You were miserable even before the bond, trying so hard to be perfect, to be worthy, and it was destroying you. That wasn't your choice to make. No, it was Sang-woo's. But I agreed with it. He shifts. I know you're angry. I know you feel betrayed. But Raon, you're free now. Really free. Free to be angry, to be powerful, to stop pretending. I'm not free. I'm bound to Sang-woo. For now, but bonds can be broken. You of all people should know that. I look at him. Are you saying I should break away from him? I'm saying you have options, more than you think. He stands, offers his hand. But first you need to survive what's coming. What's coming? War. Kyung-ho won't let this stand. He'll come for you. And when he does, you need to be ready. His red eyes meet mine. That's why you need to train. Why you need to become dangerous. I don't want to be dangerous. Liar, he smiles. You've wanted to be dangerous your whole life. You just never had permission before. His hand stays extended. I look at it, at him, at the choice. Take his hand and embrace what I'm becoming, or refuse and cling to what I was. Both options terrify me, but only one keeps me alive. I take his hand. He pulls me up. Good, he says. Now let me see the message. What message? The one from Kyung-ho. I know he contacted you. I can smell your fear spike. I don't ask how he knows. Just hand him my phone. He reads, face expressionless, then hands it back. You're not going alone. He said, I don't care what he said. You're not meeting the Alpha King alone. Not yet. Not until you can defend yourself. He heads for the door. I'm telling Sang-woo. No, don't. Too late. He leaves. I'm alone again. With a message from my former mate. In 24 hours until everything falls apart. I look out the window. Dawn is breaking. Sun rising over Seoul. I pull the curtains tight. Can't face the light yet. Can't face anything yet. My phone buzzes again. Not Kyung-ho this time. My mother. They're taking the apartment. We have 3 days to vacate. Your father is still in custody. I don't know what to do. I don't know where you are. But if you can help, please, we're begging. I read the message 5 times, then type a response. Delete it. Type another. Delete it too. Finally, I write, I'm alive. I'm safe. I can't come home. I'm sorry. I'll fix this. I promise. I hit send before I can stop myself. The message delivers. 3 dots appear. She's typing. I wait. The dots disappear. No response. Just silence. Maybe she doesn't believe me. Maybe she's too angry to respond. Maybe... My door opens again. Sang-woo this time. Juwon told me, he says. I'm not going. Yes, you are. He walks in, closes the door, but not alone and not unprepared. He said alone. He can say whatever he wants. Doesn't mean we listen. Sang-woo sits on my bed. Kyung-ho wants to see you. Fine. Let him see. Let him see what he created when he threw you away. This is a trap. Of course it is. He smiles, cold. But so are you. But so are you. The words settle over me like a shroud. What do you mean, I ask. Sang-woo stands, moves to the window, pulls the curtain back just enough to let in a sliver of light. Careful not to let it touch me. Kyung-ho thinks he's in control. Thinks he can summon you like a disobedient pet, and you'll come crawling back. His reflection appears in the glass, red eyes glowing. He's wrong. You're not his anymore. You're mine. And when you meet him tomorrow night, you'll show him exactly what that means. I don't want to see him. Liar. He turns, looks at me. You've been staring at your phone for the last hour, reading his message over and over. Your heartbeat accelerates every time you see his initial. He walks closer. You want to see him. You want him to see you. You want him to regret. That's not... Don't lie to me, Rayon. I can hear your pulse, smell your emotions, feel them through the bond. His hand touches my chest, right over my heart. You hate him, but you still love him, and that contradiction is eating you alive. I want to deny it. Can't. Because he's right. I don't know how to stop, I whisper. You don't stop. You weaponize it. His hand moves to my neck, traces the mark. Love and hate are the same emotion, same intensity, same power. The only difference is direction. His fingers tighten slightly. Tomorrow night, you're going to direct all of it at Kyung-ho. Let him see what his rejection created. Let him drown in his regret. And if I can't, if I see him and just break, you won't. How do you know? Because I'll be there. His red eyes lock onto mine. Hidden, watching. If you falter, I'll intervene. If he tries anything, I'll end him. His voice drops. You're not facing him alone. You're never alone anymore. The words should comfort me. They don't, because being never alone means being never free. What if I don't want you there? I ask. Too bad. He releases me, steps back. You're mine, Raon. That means I protect what's mine, even from itself. I'm not a possession. Aren't you? He tilts his head. I marked you, changed you, bound you to me for eternity. What would you call that if not possession? Slavery. The word comes out sharp, bitter. Sangwoo doesn't flinch. If that's what you need to call it to survive, fine. But remember, he moves to the door. Slaves don't get revenge. Queens do. Which one do you want to be? He leaves before I can answer. I stand alone in the room, marked, changed, trapped, but alive. And tomorrow night, I'll face the man who threw me away. The question is, will I go as a victim seeking closure or a monster seeking blood? The door opens again. I don't turn around. If you're here to give me another speech about power and revenge, I'm not, Taekwon's voice. I'm here to teach you how to not die. I look at him. He's changed clothes, training gear, simple, functional. It's daytime, I say. I thought training was tomorrow night. It is, but you're meeting the Alpha King tomorrow night. That means we have less time than I thought. He gestures to the hallway. Come, we're starting now. The lower levels are windowless, underground, safe. He turns, expects me to follow. Move, we're wasting darkness. I follow him down the stairs, through the main hall, empty now, court dispersed, and through a door I hadn't noticed before. Stairs leading down, 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 into darkness lit only by torches. We reach a training room, large, mats covering the floor. Weapons lining the walls, swords, staffs, knives. Everything I don't know how to use. Strip, Taekwon says. What? The dress. Take it off. You can't train in that. Heat floods my face. I'm not. He tosses me clothes. Training gear identical to his. There's a changing room in the corner. 2 minutes. I change quickly. The clothes fit perfectly. Again, like they were made for me. When I emerge, Taekwon is stretching, loose, relaxed. First lesson, he says. Defense. Because tomorrow night, Kyung-ho will try to kill you. He won't. He will. Taekwon's voice is flat. The moment he sees what you've become, his instinct will be to eliminate the threat. He's alpha. He's king. He's trained for war. And you, he looks me up and down, are a hybrid abomination that shouldn't exist. The words sting. Thanks for the confidence. I'm not here to coddle you. I'm here to keep you alive. He moves to the center of the mat. Now, attack me. What? Attack me however you want. Just try to hit me. I don't know how. Then learn. I stare at him. He stares back. Patient. Waiting. Fine. I lunge forward. Clumsy. Obvious. He sidesteps. I stumble past him. Again. I try. He dodges. Again. And again. And again. 20 attempts. 20 failures. I collapse on the mat, breathing hard, frustrated. I can't do this. You're right. You can't. Not yet. Taekwon crouches beside me. You're thinking like prey, telegraphing every move, hesitating. His hand touches my chest. Your fear lives here, in your center. It radiates out, makes you readable. Then how do I stop being afraid? You don't. Fear keeps you alive. But you learn to hide it, control it, use it. He pulls me to my feet. Kyung-ho will expect you to be afraid. expect you to be weak. That's your advantage. How is being weak an advantage? Because when he underestimates you, Taekwon moves. Fast. His hand stops inches from my throat. You strike. My heart hammers. I'm not fast enough for that. You're a vampire now. Half vampire. You're faster than you think. You just haven't learned how to access it yet. He steps back. Close your eyes. Why? Just do it. I close them. Listen, he says. Not with your ears, deeper, with your blood, with your instincts. What do you hear? I focus. At first, nothing. Then, a heartbeat. Slow, steady. Taekwon's. I hear you, I whisper. Good. Now, without opening your eyes, tell me where I am. Silence. I focus on the heartbeat. The sound, the direction. Left, 3 feet away. Correct. Movement. Now, the heartbeat shifts. Behind me, 2 feet. Better. Another shift. And now, I focus harder. The heartbeat is right in front of me, inches away. My eyes fly open. Taekwon stands nose to nose with me, smiling. You're learning. We train for hours, or what feels like hours. Time moves differently underground. By the time we finish, my body aches, muscles screaming, but I'm faster, stronger. Not enough, but better. That's all for now, Taekwon says. Rest, eat. Tomorrow night we'll test everything. Will I be ready? No. He wipes sweat from his face. But you'll be alive. That's what matters. I return to my room. Shower, change back into the black dress. Look at myself in the mirror. The girl staring back is different from this morning. Harder, sharper, more monster than human. My phone sits on the dresser, screen dark. I pick it up. No new messages from Kyung-ho. Just the one. The invitation, the trap. But there's a message from my mother. I'm glad you're safe. I don't understand what's happening, but I trust you. Your father is being released tomorrow. Charges dropped. Someone intervened. Was it you? I stare at the message. Someone intervened. Sang-woo. It has to be. He must have pulled strings, used influence, made Kyung-ho back down. Why? To prove a point? To show me he can protect what's mine? Or just to tighten the leash? I don't respond. Just set the phone down. A knock on the door. Come in, I say. Ju-won enters, carrying a tray. Food, real food, rice, soup, side dishes. Thought you might be hungry, he says. I'm not. Liar. He sets the tray on the desk. Your body still needs food. The blood helps, but you're only half vampire. You need both. He's right. I sit, eat mechanically. It tastes like nothing. Does it get better, I ask? The numbness, the disconnection. Eventually, you learn to feel again. Just differently. He sits on the bed. First few days are the worst. Everything's too much or not enough. But it stabilizes. How long did it take you? A month, maybe 2. I don't remember exactly. He looks at his hands. Time blurs when you're immortal. Do you regret it? Becoming this? He's quiet for a long time. Sometimes, he admits, I miss the sun, miss sleeping, miss... He stops. Miss being human, being fragile, being temporary. Then why stay? Because going back isn't an option, and moving forward, even as a monster, is better than dying. His red eyes meet mine. You'll understand eventually. I don't want to understand. I want to go back. To what? To Kyung-ho? To pretending you're happy while dying inside? He shakes his head. That life is gone, Round. It was gone the moment he rejected you. Everything after is just aftermath. The word settles heavy. Aftermath. That's what I am now. The consequence of a broken bond. A shattered future. A king's cruelty. Aftermath. Tomorrow night, I say quietly, when I see him, what do I say? Nothing. Nothing? Words are for people who want understanding. You don't want understanding. You want him to hurt. Ju-won stands, heads for the door. So don't say anything. Just let him see what he lost. Let him see what he created. Let the silence destroy him. He leaves. I sit alone with my tasteless food and my racing thoughts. Tomorrow night, the bridge, Kyung-ho. Everything comes to a head. I should be terrified. Instead, I feel nothing, just cold determination and the faintest edge of hunger. Not for food, for blood, for revenge, for closure I'll never get. The sun sets outside my window. Night falls. One more sleep until I face him. One more night until I stop being victim and become, what? Monster? Queen? Or something worse? I close my eyes, try to rest, but all I see is Kyung-ho's face, and all I feel is the mark on my neck, burning, reminding me. I'm not his anymore. I'm the Vampire King's, and tomorrow the Wolf King will learn what that means. But tomorrow comes too fast. I don't sleep. Can't. I lie in bed staring at the ceiling until the darkness shifts, until I feel night settling over soul like a blanket, until my phone buzzes. 1 hour. That's all the time I have left before I face him. I sit up. My body moves automatically. Muscle memory from a life I barely remember. Shower, dress. The black outfit Sang-woo chose. Simple, elegant, deadly. I look at myself in the mirror one last time. Red-tinted eyes stare back. The mark on my neck gleams silver. Not me. Someone else wearing my face. A knock. It's time, Sang-woo's voice. I open the door. He's dressed for war. Black coat, boots. His red eyes are brighter than usual. Anticipation, maybe. Or hunger. Ready? He asks. No. Good. Fear keeps you sharp. He offers his hand. Let's go. I don't take it. Just walk past him. Down the stairs, through the main hall. Outside. The night air hits me. Cold, sharp, alive. Soul spreads before us. Lights glittering. A city that doesn't know what walks among it. We're not walking, Sang-woo says. Then how? He moves, too fast to see. One moment he's beside me. The next his arm is around my waist and we're flying. No, not flying. Jumping. Rooftop to rooftop. Impossibly high. Impossibly fast. Wind tears at my face, my stomach lurches. Relax, he says against my ear. I won't drop you. I can't relax, can't breathe. The city blurs beneath us. Buildings, streets, lives I'll never touch again. We land on a rooftop overlooking Bukchon, the old district. Traditional houses with curved roofs, narrow streets, and below, the bridge, stone, ancient, arching over a small stream, empty. Waiting. He's not here yet, I say. He is. Sang-woo nods toward the shadows. 3 wolves, hidden, watching, waiting for you to arrive so they can confirm you're alone. I follow his gaze, see nothing. Then, movement, a shift in darkness. 3 figures, wolf warriors. My heart rate spikes. They'll attack if they see you, I say. They won't see me. Sang-woo releases me, steps back into shadow. I'll be close. If anything goes wrong, I know. You'll intervene. No. His voice drops. If anything goes wrong, you'll handle it. Use what Taekwon taught you. Trust your instincts. And remember, his red eyes glow in the darkness. You're not the weak Omega he rejected. You're something new, something dangerous. Show him. Then he's gone, vanished into shadow like he was never there. I'm alone. Standing on a rooftop overlooking the bridge where my former mate waits. One more breath, one more moment. Then I move. I climb down. Not gracefully, not like Sang-woo, but I make it to street level without falling. The bridge is 100 feet away. I walk toward it, each step echoing on stone. The wolf warriors watch. I feel their eyes, their judgment. I reach the bridge. Stop at the center. Wait. The stream below gurgles. Peaceful, unaware. Footsteps behind me. I don't turn. Rayon. His voice, the voice that promised forever, that whispered my name in darkness, that told me I was enough, before it told me I wasn't. Alpha King, I say, voice steady, colder than I expected. Don't. He moves closer. I feel him stop 3 feet away. Don't call me that. Why not? It's what you are. What you chose to be instead of my mate. Silence then. Turn around, please. I do. And there he is. Kyung-ho, Alpha King of the Soul Pack. The man I loved. The man who destroyed me. He looks the same. Tall, broad shoulders, sharp features. Dark eyes, not red, warm brown, human. But there's something different in his face now. Tension, exhaustion, regret. You look, he starts, then stops. His eyes travel over me, taking in the black clothes, the pale skin, the red-tinted eyes. What did he do to you? He saved me. The words come out automatic. After you threw me away. I didn't throw you away, He runs a hand through his hair, frustrated. I made a mistake. The admission should feel like victory. It feels like nothing. A mistake, I repeat. Is that what you call humiliating me in front of hundreds? Destroying my family? Having my father arrested on false charges? I know, and He steps closer. I'm sorry. God, Rayon, I'm so sorry. Sorry, I laugh. It sounds wrong, bitter. You're sorry. 4 days ago, sorry might have mattered. Now? Now what? Now I'm this. I gesture to myself. Half vampire, bound to your enemy. Everything you feared I'd become. His jaw clenches. He turned you. Yes. Against your will. Does it matter? Yes, it matters. If he forced you, if he hurt you, his hands curl into fists. I'll kill him. I'll burn his entire coven to the ground. Why? The question cuts through his rage. Why do you suddenly care? 4 days ago, I was too weak to be your queen. Too soft. Too pathetic. What changed? Everything changed. He moves closer, close enough that I could touch him. The moment you walked out of that palace, I knew I made the worst mistake of my life. But you didn't stop me, didn't call me back. You let me leave. Because I thought, his voice cracks, I thought it was the right choice for the pack, for the war, for you, I finish. You thought it was right for you. My feelings didn't matter. My pain didn't matter. Just your pride. You're right. He doesn't deny it. I was proud, arrogant, terrified of looking weak, and I sacrificed you to maintain that image. His eyes, God, his eyes are so full of pain. But I can't do this without you. I tried. I've been trying. And every single day, stop, Round, stop. My voice is harder now. You don't get to do this. You don't get to reject me and then change your mind when it's convenient. It's not about convenience. It's about, what? Love? I step back. You don't love me, Kyung-ho. You love the idea of me, the perfect obedient Omega who would have bent himself into whatever shape you needed. But I'm not that anymore. I can see that. His eyes linger on my neck, on Sang-woo's mark. His face hardens. He marked you. Yes, that's... Rage flickers across his features. That's a death sentence, marking another alpha's mate. I wasn't your mate. You rejected me, remember? The words land like blows. I want to undo it, Kyung-ho says quietly. I stare at him. What? The rejection. I want to take it back, rebond with you, properly, make you my queen like you were always meant to be. The world tilts. You're insane. I'm desperate. He steps closer. Rayon, please. I know I don't deserve it. I know I hurt you, but I'm begging. Come back. Leave the vampires. Leave Sang-woo. Come home. I don't have a home. Yes, you do. With me. With the pack. His hand reaches out, stops just short of touching me. I'll fix everything. Your family, your reputation. Everything I destroyed, I'll rebuild. Just, please, give me another chance. I look at his hand, extended, offering. The same hand that held mine during our engagement, that traced my bond mark with wonder, that pushed me away when I needed him most. Why, I ask. Why now? Why not 4 days ago when I was begging you not to do this? Because I was a coward, simple, honest. I let other people's opinions matter more than you. Let fear control me. But these last 4 days without you, his voice breaks. I can't sleep, can't eat, can't think about anything except how badly I failed you. Good. The word comes out cold. I hope it destroys you. His face crumples. It is. It already is. Not enough. I step closer. Close enough that he could grab me. Close enough that I could feel his warmth. You want to know what it felt like? Standing in that hall while you rejected me? Watching you claim another woman? Seeing my parents' faces as their world collapsed? Rayon. It felt like dying. Slowly. Publicly. Shamefully. My voice doesn't shake. And then, when I thought it couldn't get worse, you had my father arrested, had us evicted, made sure we had nothing, made sure I had nowhere to run. I was trying to, what? Protect yourself? Make sure I couldn't retaliate? I laugh. Well, congratulations. You succeeded. The weak little Omega you rejected is gone. And what's left? I let my eyes glow brighter, let him see the red. Is something you created. He flinches. I didn't create this. Sang-woo did. You sent me to him. You pushed me into his arms by rejecting me. Every choice that led me here started with you. I tilt my head. So tell me, Alpha King, looking at me now, am I still too weak, too soft, too pathetic to be your queen? You were never any of those things. His voice is thick with emotion. I lied. I lied because I was scared of how much I loved you. Scared of how vulnerable you made me feel. He moves closer. But I'm not scared anymore. I love you, Ron. I never stopped. And I'll spend the rest of my life proving it if you'll just... No. The word stops him cold. No? No, I won't come back. I won't give you another chance. I won't forgive you. Each word is a nail in a coffin. Because you're right about one thing. I'm not who I was. And the person I am now? I smile. It feels sharp, wrong. She doesn't love you anymore. Lie. The word screams through my head. Because I do still love him. Some broken part of me still aches for him. But he doesn't need to know that. I don't believe you, he says. I don't care what you believe. Your heart is racing. Your scent. He inhales. You still smell like heartbreak. Like longing. You can pretend all you want. But I know you, Rayon. And you still love me. Damn him. Damn his alpha senses. Love isn't enough, I say. It's everything. No, it's not. Love without respect is nothing. Love without trust is poison. And love after betrayal? I meet his eyes. That's just slow death. He reaches out. This time his hand touches my face. I should pull away. I don't. His touch is warm, familiar. Home. Everything I lost. Come back to me, he whispers. Please, I'll do anything. Be anything. Just come back. For a moment, one terrible, beautiful moment, I consider it. Consider leaving Sang-woo, leaving the vampires, going back to the life I knew, being queen like I was supposed to be. Then I remember the humiliation, the pain, the public rejection, my father in handcuffs, my mother crying, everything Kyung-ho destroyed because I wasn't convenient. No, I say again, and this time I mean it. I step back. His hand falls. Rayon, we're done, Kyung-ho. We were done the moment you chose your pride over our bond. I turn, start walking away. Go back to your pack. Find another Omega. Live your life. But leave me out of it. I can't. I stop. Then that's your problem. Not mine. He'll destroy you. Desperation in his voice now. Sang-woo. He doesn't love you. He's using you. As a weapon. As bait. The moment you're not useful anymore. I know. The admission surprises both of us. I know exactly what I am to him. A tool. A pawn. A means to an end. I look back. But at least he's honest about it. At least he doesn't pretend it's love while breaking me. Kyung-ho's face goes pale. You'd rather be a vampire's prisoner than my mate? I'd rather be anything than your discarded mistake. The words hang between us. Final. Irreversible. He doesn't respond. Just stands there. Staring at me like I'm already a ghost. Maybe I am. Maybe the Ran he knew died 4 days ago. And what walks away from him now is just aftermath. I turn. Walk off the bridge. The wolf warriors emerge from shadows. 3 of them, surrounding me. The Alpha King gave an order, one says. You're coming with us. I look at them, at their weapons, their confidence. They think I'm still weak, still prey. Move, I say quietly. They don't. One grabs my arm. Instinct takes over. I move, fast, faster than I knew I could. My hand catches his wrist. Twist. The bone snaps. He screams. The other 2 lunge. I dodge. My body remembers Taekwondo's training. Listen, feel, react. I strike. One goes down. The third, a blur of movement. Sangwoo appears between us, hand around the warrior's throat. Bad choice, he says, then drops the body. Unconscious. Not dead. The other wolves scramble back, terrified. Kyung-ho is running toward us. Rayon! Time to go, Sangwoo says. His arm wraps around my waist. We vanish into the night, leaving Kyung-ho behind, screaming my name into darkness. The sound chases us across rooftops, fading, dying, until all I hear is wind and Sangwoo's steady heartbeat. We land on the palace roof. He releases me. I stumble, catch myself. My hands are shaking, not from fear, from adrenaline, from power, from the memory of bones snapping under my grip. I hurt someone, easily, instinctively, like a monster. You did well, Sangwoo says. I broke his wrist. He tried to capture you. You defended yourself. He steps closer, studies my face. Why do you look guilty? Because I can't finish. Can't explain the rush I felt, the satisfaction. I liked it. His smile is slow, dangerous, proud. Good. It's not good, it's human, or close enough. He touches my face. Gentle. Wrong. You've spent your whole life being soft, being prey. Now you're predator. Of course it feels good. That's what predators are designed to feel. I don't want to be a predator. Too late. His thumb brushes my jaw. You already are. The only question is whether you'll embrace it or fight it until it destroys you. I pull away from his touch. I need to be alone. No, you need to feed. I'm not hungry. You're trembling. Your pupils are dilated. You used power tonight, vampire speed, vampire strength, and now your body is demanding payment. He tilts his head. I can hear your heartbeat. Erratic. Desperate. You need blood, Rayon. Now. He's right. My stomach cramps. Sharp. Vicious. Hunger claws at my throat. I don't want to, I whisper. I know. He pulls out a blood bag, always prepared. But need and want are different things. I take the bag. My hands shake as I open it. The smell hits me. Copper, salt, life. I drink. It's easier this time, less horrifying, more natural. The hunger fades, replaced by warmth, clarity. I hate how good it feels. Better? Sangwoo asks. No. Liar. He takes the empty bag. Come inside. The court wants to hear what happened. I don't care what they want. Too bad. You're their queen. They deserve to know. I'm not their queen. I'm your prisoner. Same thing historically. He turns. Expects me to follow. I don't move. I want to call my mother, I say. He pauses. Looks back. Why? Because I told her I'd fix things. And I want to know if my father is really free. He is. I made sure of it. Why? Because you asked. Simple. Like it's obvious. You're mine. That means what hurts you, hurts me. Your family suffering serves no purpose except to break you. And I don't want you broken. His red eyes meet mine. I want you angry. The honesty stings worse than lies would. I hate you, I say. I know. He walks to the door, opens it. Call your mother. I'll tell the court you need a moment. He leaves. I'm alone on the rooftop. Seoul spreads below. A city of millions, all of them sleeping, living, unaware that monsters walk among them, that I'm one of them now. I pull out my phone, stare at my mother's contact, press call before I can change my mind. It rings once. Rayon? Her voice thick with relief, with tears. Oh God, Rayon, is it really you? It's me. Where are you? Are you safe? Are you? I'm safe, Mom. I pause. What do I say? I'm half vampire now. I'm bound to the enemy. I'm becoming a monster. I'm okay. Your father got released, just walked out of custody this morning. No explanation. The charges just vanished. She's crying now. Was that you? Did you do that? No, but someone I know did. Who? How? What's happening? The news is saying terrible things, saying you've allied with vampires, that you're dangerous, that Kyung-ho threw me away, Mom. The words come out flat, and I'm not going back. Silence then. I don't understand. I know, and I can't explain. Not yet. But I need you to trust me. I do trust you, but you're my son, and I'm scared. Please just come home. We'll figure this out together. I can't come home. Why not? Because I'll burn in sunlight. Because I'm bound to a vampire king. Because the person you raised doesn't exist anymore. Because it's not safe, I say instead. Then we'll leave Seoul. Go to Busan, Jeju, anywhere, just... Mom, my voice breaks. I can't. I'm sorry, I can't. She's quiet for a long moment. You've changed, she says finally. I can hear it in your voice. You sound different, harder. Pause. What did they do to you? They didn't do anything. I chose this. Chose what? To stop being weak. You were never weak. Her voice is fierce, maternal. Never. You were kind, gentle. That's not weakness. That's strength most people don't have. Kyung-ho didn't think so. Kyung-ho is a fool. She spits the name. And if I ever see him again, despite everything, I smile. I know, Mom. Do you? She's crying again. Do you know how much we love you? How proud we are? How none of this, the rejection, the rumors, any of it, changes that? The words crack something inside me. I have to go, I whisper. Rayon, I love you. Tell Dad I love him too, and I'm sorry for everything. Don't apologize, just come home. Please. I can't, but I promise I'll fix this. I'll make sure you're safe, that you're taken care of, that Kyung-ho never hurts you again. I don't care about any of that. I just want you. I hang up. Can't listen anymore. Can't hear her beg. The phone buzzes immediately, her calling back. I silence it. Then I scream. Raw, loud, ripping out of my chest. Everything I've been holding back. The pain, the rage, the absolute unfairness of it all. I scream until my throat is raw, until I taste blood, until I collapse on the rooftop, gasping. Feel better? I look up. Sang-woo stands in the doorway, watching, patient. How long have you been there? Long enough. He walks over, sits beside me. Screaming helps sometimes. I sounded insane. You sounded human. He looks at the city. It's good. Means you're not fully monster yet. Is that supposed to comfort me? No, just fact. He's quiet for a moment. Your mother loves you. I know. She'd take you back, even knowing what you are. I know that too. Then why not go? Break our bond. Return to your family. Live whatever human life you have left. I look at him, at his red eyes, at the mark on my neck that mirrors his. Because I can't, I admit. The bond, can it actually be broken? Yes, with great pain and permanent damage. But yes. Then why haven't I tried? Because you don't want to. He turns to face me. You're angry at me. You hate what I've made you. But some part of you, the part that's been suffocating your whole life, is finally free, finally powerful, finally dangerous. His hand touches my chest, and you don't want to give that up. That's not true, isn't it? He leans closer. You broke that warrior's wrist and felt satisfaction. You drank blood and felt relief. You told Kyung-ho no and felt powerful. His voice drops. Those aren't the feelings of someone who wants to go back. Those are the feelings of someone who's finally becoming what they were meant to be. I was meant to be human. Were you? Or were you always meant to be this, and humanity was just the cage you were born in? The question hits too deep. I don't answer. Can't. The court is waiting, he says finally. But if you need more time... No, I stand. Let's get this over with. We go inside. Down the stairs to the main hall. The court is gathered. All 43 vampires, watching as we enter. I take my place on the throne beside Sangwoo. Try to look like a queen instead of a broken thing held together by rage and blood. The Alpha King contacted Rayon. Sangwoo addresses the court. They met. He tried to reclaim his rejected mate. Murmurs ripple through the crowd. And? Nari steps forward. What happened? Raon refused him, Sangwoo says. Told him the bond is over. Walked away. And when wolf warriors tried to capture him, his smile is cold, proud. He fought back. The court erupts, not in surprise, in approval. Nari grins. You broke a wolf's bones? His wrist, I say quietly. I broke his wrist. Good. She looks at Taekwon. Your training is working. One lesson, Taekwon says. Imagine what he'll be capable of after 10. The vampires laugh, excited, hungry. They see me as entertainment, as a weapon, as proof that Omegas can be monsters too. I should hate it, but part of me, that dark, hungry part, thrives on it. The Alpha King won't accept this, another vampire says. He'll retaliate. Let him. Sangwoo's voice cuts through the chatter. Let him send his warriors. Let him declare war. Let him come for what he thinks is his. He looks at me, because what he'll find is that Raon isn't his anymore. Raon is ours, and we protect what's ours. The court cheers, fangs flash, eyes glow. They're ready for war, and I realize I am too. The hall doors slam open. Everyone turns. A figure stumbles in, bloodied, gasping. Wolf, a warrior, one of Kyung-ho's. He collapses 3 feet into the hall. The vampires move, surrounding him, ready to kill. Wait, Sangwoo raises a hand. Let him speak. The warrior looks up, blood on his face, terror in his eyes. Message, he gasps, from the Alpha King. Speak, Sangwoo commands. The warrior's eyes find me. He's coming, he says. The Alpha King. Tomorrow, at dawn, with his entire pack, 300 wolves, armed, ready for war. He coughs. Blood spatters. He says if the vampires want war, they'll have it. But if Rayon surrenders willingly, he pauses. He'll spare this coven. He'll end the 200-year conflict. Peace in exchange for his mate. Silence. Absolute. Suffocating. Every eye in the hall turns to me. No, Sangwoo says. Absolutely not. It's not your choice. The warrior looks at me. It's his. The Alpha King is giving Rayon one night to decide. Surrender and end the war, or stay and watch everyone here die protecting him. His voice drops. What will you choose, Omega? The question hangs in the air. Heavy, impossible. Peace or war? My freedom or hundreds of lives? My revenge or everyone's survival? I open my mouth to answer. Then Juwon steps forward. He's lying, he says. Everyone turns to him. What? The warrior asks. You're lying. Kyung-ho didn't send you. Juwon moves closer. I can smell it. Fear, desperation, but not loyalty, not duty. He crouches beside the warrior. Who really sent you? The warrior's face goes pale. The Alpha King. Tell the truth. Juwon's voice drops. Dangerous. Or I'll rip it from your mind. I can't. Juwon's hand touches the warrior's temple. The warrior screams, then goes limp. Juwon stands, looks at Sangwoo. It's not Kyung-ho, he says. It's the Wolf Council. They're planning a coup. They want to use Raon as bait, get Kyung-ho to attack the vampires, let both sides destroy each other, then take over the pack in the chaos. Horror washes through me. They're using me, I breathe. Everyone's using you, Nari says bluntly. Welcome to being powerful. Sangwoo's face is unreadable. When? He asked Juwon. Dawn, like he said. 300 wolves, but not to negotiate, to kill. They're planning to wipe out this coven and blame Kyung-ho for breaking the peace offer. Juwon's eyes glow. They want the Alpha King dead, and they're willing to sacrifice Raon to do it. I look at Sangwoo, at the court, at the warrior bleeding on the floor. What do we do? I ask. Sangwoo's smile is slow, cold, deadly. We let them come. The words settle over the hall like a death sentence. You can't be serious, Nari says. 300 wolves against 43 vampires? Those aren't winning odds. They are if we're smart. Sangwoo looks at the unconscious warrior. They're expecting surprise, expecting us unprepared, expecting Raon to either surrender or hide. His red eyes sweep the court. We give them none of that. What do you suggest? Taekwon asks. We fortify, we prepare. And when they arrive, Sangwoo's smile is vicious. We show them exactly what happens when you threaten what's mine. The court erupts into action, vampires dispersing, planning, preparing for war. I sit frozen on my throne. 300 wolves, coming at dawn, because of me. Raon, Sangwoo's voice cuts through my spiral. Come. I follow him out of the hall, up the stairs, to his room, not mine. It's larger, darker, more weapons on the walls. He closes the door. You're thinking of surrendering, he says. Not a question, a statement. How did you? Your heartbeat, it always spikes when you're considering self-sacrifice. He moves to the window, looks out at the night. You think if you go back to Kyungho, this all ends. The war stops. The bloodshed stops. Everyone lives. Isn't that worth it? No. He turns. Because you'd be walking into a trap. The Wolf Council doesn't want peace. They want chaos. If you surrender, they'll kill you anyway. Use your death to justify wiping us out, then frame Kyungho for it. His eyes bore into mine. You die. We die. Kyungho loses everything, and the council takes over. That's their plan. Then what do I do? You stay, you fight, you become what they fear most. He walks closer. You asked me once why I really chose you. Want to know the truth? I nod. Because I saw potential, not just for revenge, for change. His hand touches my face. For 200 years, wolves and vampires have been at war. Both sides losing, both sides suffering. And why? Because we're different. Because we fear what we don't understand. He tilts my chin up. But you're both now. Wolf and vampire. Omega and monster. Bridge and weapon. His thumb brushes my jaw. You could end this war. Not through surrender. Through transformation. Through showing both sides that coexistence is possible. That's insane. That's evolution. He leans closer. The question is, are you brave enough to try? Before I can answer, the door bursts open. Juwon, pale, panicked. They're here, he gasps. What? Sangwoo's head snaps toward him. It's not dawn yet. We have hours. They lied. They're here now, surrounding the palace. 200 wolves, maybe more. Juwon's eyes find mine. And Kyungho's with them. My heart stops. He wasn't supposed to come, I breathe. The council must have forced his hand, told him we took you, that you're in danger. Juwon moves to the window, points. Look. I follow his gaze. Below, surrounding the palace walls, wolves. Hundreds of them, armed, ready, and in the front, Kyungho. Even from here, I recognize him. His posture, his presence. He came for me. This changes things, Sangwoo says quietly. How? Because now both sides think they're saving you. He looks at me. The council wants you dead. Kyungho wants you back, and we, his smile is grim, we want you alive and powerful. What do I do? You choose. Simple, impossible. Council, Kyungho, me. One of them wins tonight. The question is, which one? We descend to the courtyard. The entire coven is gathered. Armed, ready. The palace gates are closed, warded, protected. But I can feel them outside. The wolves, waiting, watching. Open the gates, Sangwoo commands. My king, Nari starts. Open them. Let the Alpha King speak. The gates swing open. Kyungho stands 10 feet away. Alone, unarmed, brave or stupid. Maybe both. His eyes find mine immediately. Relief, then horror. Round, he breathes. What did they do to you? I step forward. Sangwoo's hand on my shoulder. Possessive, clear. Nothing I didn't choose, I say. That's not, you wouldn't. Kyung-ho's eyes move to Sangwoo. Hatred there. Pure, vicious. Let him go. He's free to leave any time, Sangwoo says. He stays because he wants to. Liar. You manipulated him. Turned him. Marked him against his will. I chose this, I interrupt. Every part of it. Kyung-ho's face crumbles. Why? Because you threw me away. Because you destroyed everything. Because when I needed someone, anyone, he was there and you weren't. I made a mistake. I know. But this, he gestures at me, at my red-tinted eyes, at Sangwoo's mark on my neck. This isn't the answer. Come home, please. We'll fix this together. There is no home. You made sure of that. Then we'll build a new one. Just please come back before this turns into a massacre. It's already a massacre. I look past him at the wolves, at their weapons. You brought an army to protect you. From what? The monsters I'm living with? Or the monster I've become? He flinches. You're not a monster. Aren't I? I let my fangs extend. Let my eyes glow brighter. I drink blood now. I burn in sunlight. I broke your warrior's wrist and felt nothing. I step closer to the gate. The Omega you knew is dead, Kyung-ho. What's left is this. And if you can't accept that, I can. I accept all of it. I don't care what you've become. I just want you safe. Safe? I laugh. It comes out bitter. I wasn't safe with you. You rejected me, humiliated me, had my father arrested, made my family homeless. You did that, not Sangwoo. You. And I'll spend the rest of my life making it right. Just give me the chance. Behind him, movement, wolves shifting, getting into position. This isn't a rescue, it's a siege. You need to leave, I say quietly, before people die. I'm not leaving without you. Then you're not leaving. His jaw clenches. Don't make me do this. Do what? Attack? Kill vampires to save an Omega who doesn't want saving? I meet his eyes. Go home, Kyung-ho. Move on. Forget about me. I can't. You could 4 days ago. The words land like a blade. That's not fair. Nothing about this is fair. But it's done. We're done. Accept it. He stares at me, long and hard. Then his hand moves to his chest, over his heart. I can still feel you, he says. The bond. It's broken, but the pieces are still there. Still pulling. Still aching. His voice cracks. If you really don't want me, if you really choose him, then prove it. How? Complete the bond. With Sangwoo. Properly. Let me feel it sever completely. Let me watch you choose him over me. His eyes are wet. If you can do that, if you can let him mark you again, deeper, permanently, then I'll know. I'll accept it, and I'll leave. Silence. The courtyard holds its breath. I look at Sangwoo. He's watching me. Calm, patient, waiting for my choice. Okay, I say. Kyung-ho's face goes pale. What? You want proof? Fine. I'll give it to you. I turn to Sangwoo. Mark me. Completely. Make the bond permanent. Ryan, are you sure? Sangwoo starts. Do it. Now. In front of him. Let him see. Sangwoo searches my face, then nods. He pulls me close, one hand on my waist, the other tilting my head to expose my neck. His mouth moves to the mark. Wait. Kyung-ho lunges forward. The vampires block him, hold him back. Don't. Ryan? Please don't. Sangwoo's fangs pierce my skin. Deeper this time. Different. Pain explodes through me. Not burning, transforming. The bond, the shattered remains of my connection to Kyung-ho, ignites, then dies. Completely. Finally. I feel it snap. Feel the last thread connecting us sever. And in its place, Sangwoo. Everywhere. Everything. Overwhelming. His emotions. His power. His essence flooding into me. Permanent. Eternal. I gasp. Sangwoo pulls back. Blood on his lips. The mark on my neck glows. Silver and black. brighter than before. Complete. I look at Kyung-ho. He's on his knees, hands pressed to his chest, face twisted in agony. No, he whispers. No, no, no. He felt it, felt the bond die, felt me choose someone else. I'm sorry, I say, and I mean it, despite everything, despite the pain, despite the hate. I'm sorry it had to end this way. Kyung-ho looks up at me, tears streaming down his face. You were mine, he chokes out. The moon chose us. You were supposed to be mine. I was never yours. I was always just borrowed. I touch the mark on my neck, and now I'm his. I loved you. Past tense. I step back, into Sang-woo's arms. Goodbye, Kyung-ho. He doesn't move, just kneels there, broken. Then, movement behind him. The wolves advance, not to retreat, to attack. No, Kyung-ho says, standing. Stand down. All of you. The Omega has chosen vampires over his own kind, a voice calls out. Wolf Council member. He's a traitor, an abomination, and the penalty for treason is death. The wolves surge forward. Kyung-ho spins. I said stand down. They don't listen. The council planned this, knew he'd break, knew I'd refuse. They're using his pain, using his weakness to start a war. Inside, Sang-woo shouts. Now! The vampires retreat, gates slamming shut. Wolves throw themselves against the wards. Magic flares, holds. But for how long? They're going to break through, Nari says. The wards won't hold against this many. Then we fight, Sang-woo says. All of us. We defend this palace, we defend Rayon, and we show these wolves exactly what vampires are capable of. The coven roars. Ready, willing, but I'm not looking at them. I'm looking at the gate, at Kyung-ho on the other side. He's fighting his own wolves now, trying to stop them, trying to protect me even as I've rejected him, still trying to save me. I have to go to him, I say. What? Sang-woo grabs my arm. Absolutely not. He's going to die out there. They'll kill him for defending me. That's not your problem. Yes, it is. I pull free. He's out there because of me, because I pushed him too far, because I made him watch. I can't finish. Rayon, I'm going. I move toward the gate. Open it. No. I said open it. And I said no. You're my mate now, my queen. You don't get to throw yourself into danger for what? For the man I loved? The man I stop. Sang-woo's face goes cold. You still love him? Not a question, an accusation. After everything, after choosing me, after completing our bond, you still love him. It's complicated. It's simple. You love him, and you're using me to make him hurt. His grip tightens. I'm not your revenge plot, Rayon. I'm your mate, your king. And you will not leave this palace. You don't own me, don't I? He pulls me close. I marked you, turned you, bonded with you. You're mine in every way that matters. His red eyes bore into mine. And I don't share. Outside, the sounds of battle intensify. Wolves breaking through wards. Kyung-ho screaming my name. Everything falling apart. Let me go, I say. No. Sang-woo. I said no. I look at him, at the vampire king who saved me, changed me, owns me. Then at the gate, at the wolf king who destroyed me, wants me, needs me. Two kings, both claiming me, both willing to kill for me. And I'm the weapon they're fighting over, the prize, the pawn, the monster they created. Fine, I whisper. Then I'll do it myself. I close my eyes. Focus on the power inside me. Sang-woo's power, the bond, the connection. And I pull, hard. Sang-woo gasps, staggers. His grip loosens. I run, toward the gate. Rayon! Sang-woo's voice, furious, desperate. I don't stop, don't look back. The gates open. I step through, into chaos. Wolves everywhere, fighting, dying. And in the center, Kyung-ho, surrounded, bloodied, still standing. His eyes find mine. Rayon, what are you? Get back inside. A wolf lunges, not at Kyung-ho, at me. Council member. Claws extended. Death in his eyes. Time slows. I see the strike coming. See my death. Then, movement. Kyung-ho throws himself between us. The claws meant for me sink into his chest. Deep. Fatal. He gasps. Blood bubbles at his lips. Falls. I catch him. We collapse together on the ground. No, I breathe. No, no, no. Worth it, he whispers. Blood everywhere. You're worth it. Don't you dare. I love you. His hand touches my face. Warm, fading. Always did. Always will. His eyes close. His heartbeat stutters, then stops.